Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. This is Ring. People who has been following my channel probably know that I did my master's in USC back to 2019. Even though it seemed to be pretty intuitive in China that we actually got our bachelor's and we got our master degrees and then we go for PhD. It sounds like a very smooth transitioning between each stage. However, in the US, holding a master's degree upon joining a PhD program is not mandatory. And as a matter of fact, the majority of the PhD students came from their undergraduate education directly with little to no previous experience of research. Since my PI back then was not exactly the best for me, and I suffered from mental struggle a lot through my master's program, so there are like many moments, many nights I was asking myself, is that really a good idea doing master's anyway? So if you ask me, do I regret doing my master's? I think the answer is yes and no. First of all, USC is a pretty expensive school. Each credit is about $2,000, and we need 32 units to graduate a master program, which means just the tuition fee is already 64K. If considering the money you lost due to the salary you could have earned, the numbers can keep going higher. I was really lucky to have my parents' support, both financially and mentally, but it's still a lot. Imagine doing it under a student loan, which will make you more stressed and in debt after graduating. And it didn't speed up my PhD process much either, since I didn't stay in the same lab. I can waive some of the classes, but I have already taken, but sometimes different universities or institutions have different rules. There are various requirements even for the same subjects. Basically, the timeline is pretty much the same as other students without a master's degree. Therefore, the time cost is also huge. But why do I think it's also beneficial? I mean, personally, as an international student from a competitive candidate pool, having a US degree before PhD program makes you stand out more. Not only do you get more time to work on your research skills, but also provided the language environment for me to practice and make mistakes. It upgrades my professional games to the next level and gives me more options for my PhD applications. I also met my boyfriend during my master's, who's super sweet and understands me the most. I also made several precious friends that lasted for years. Comparably, I have more free times as a master's student, and I spent time crazily dating and socializing in my first year. I got the chance to know more about the culture and get more comfortable merging into the society. Master's is like a buffering zone for me. I learned so much and already built up a supporting net for me and for my PhD program. Therefore, when I started my PhD, I barely needed any transitioning time. I even think the starting of the experiment and project is a little bit too slow. So if you ask me whether I would do my master if I could choose again, I think the answer is yes. But whether it is worthwhile in general is still very much case by case. What are your thoughts on this topic? Will you do a master before joining your PhD program? Let me know in the comment. I hope you guys like today's take. I will talk to you soon.